Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Now Television. I'm Chamal Fernando. Let's have a look at the headlines. President initiates recovery plan for Sri Lankan Airlines. Government molds new legislation to protect local industries. Now the news in detail. President Anur Kumar Dissanayake directed to form a committee under the Presidential Secretariat tasked with steering the airline towards recovery. The directive came during a meeting held at the Presidential Secretariat attended by Sri Lankan Airlines Board of Directors and trade union representatives.
The discussions focused on retaining state ownership, eliminating losses and ensuring the airline's recovery through collective efforts. The President emphasized the shared responsibility of the workforce in rebuilding the national carrier, highlighting the 20 billion rupees allocated from the national budget and the importance of fiscal accountability. He also welcomed the achievement of April's operational revenues surpassing targets as a positive trend. Trade unions including the Flight Attendants Union, the Airline Pilots Guild and the Licensed Aircraft Engineers Association pledged their support for new proposals presented by the Board of Directors.
Secretary to the Minister of Trade, Commerce, Food Security and Cooperative Development, K.A. Vimala Thiraraja, emphasized the urgent need to create a conducive environment free from external threats to local industries. The Secretary highlighted that the government is actively considering new legislation to protect domestic businesses from undue competition caused by certain foreign imports. He said this speaking at a press conference held in Colombo yesterday under the auspices of Minister of Trade, Commerce, Food Security and Cooperative Development Vasantha Samarasinghe.
We need to promote the entrepreneurship culture in Sri Lanka if we want to diversify the export or the goods and the markets for a sustainable future. So in that context, this government took a views to create some sort of a conducive environment for the entrepreneurships. So in that context, you all know that recently we have come out with the geographical indications as one of the measures. And this one also we are bringing, as the Commerce Officer mentioned, we are bringing a trade remedy laws, which is in detail we can call Anti-Dumping and Countervailing Act number 2 of 2018 and Safeguard Measures Act number 3 of 2018, which together we say Trade Remedies Act. So now we are in a good position to say whenever the imports comes to Sri Lanka, which make injury to the local industry or there is a potential threat to be created against the local industry. So in those two instances where we can take measures under our domestic law, for that we have prescribed the regulations. I think subsequently it will be presented to you.
Secretary Vimala Thiraraja further noted that Sri Lanka welcomes new entrepreneurs and young innovators, encouraging them to contribute to the country's economic advancement. He stressed the importance of policies that strike a balance between protecting local enterprises and promoting responsible foreign trade.
We are opening the way for the new industries because now I think you all know that Sri Lanka in a way import dependent export economy. We can define as it is. So when we put the duty and taxes on the importation, it sometimes covers the raw material, capital goods and the intermediate goods, which prevent the newcomers because they will assess and see the cost factor. So the cost of production will high, therefore sometimes they can come out. Now the younger generations are very much interested become an entrepreneurship. You can see the IT sector, right? Even the fintech or proper tech industry, all they are coming out. So similar way they can come out because the innovations are coming. This environment is more innovative environment. So now they are making innovation, but commercialization is get prevented. So now we are moving under the guidance of our Honorable Minister and the government. We are moving to create step by steps, not immediately you can do it, but step by step to create an environment. So today, this we have done, you can see the back act number is 2018, but the regulation comes in 2025, 7 years later. right? So that's why we want to see this as a media people and the commercial sector representative and the government entities. You need to take this message to the people where it has to be reached.
Stay tuned. We will return after this commercial break. Welcome back. President Andrew Kumar Dissanayake has taken immediate steps to combat the rising cases of dengue and chikungunya in Colombo. President Dissanayake directed officials to urgently repair the city's canals and drainage system. The directives were issued during a meeting at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday.
The President expressed concern over the inadequate maintenance of canals and drainage systems, emphasizing the need for sustainable waste and wastewater management. President Dissanayake tasked the Urban Development Authority with submitting a comprehensive plan to address these issues promptly. Attention was also drawn to enhancing the role of the Police Environmental Protection Division and community committees in tackling improper waste disposal. Key attendees at the meeting included Urban Development Minister Aruna Karunathilaka, Western Province Governor Hanif Yusuf, and senior officials from the Urban Development Authority and the Land Development Corporation.
IBM has teamed up with Pan Asia Banking Corporation to modernize its digital infrastructure, enhancing banking services with faster, more secure, and efficient solutions. The partnership agreement has signed at a private event held in Colombo yesterday evening.
IBM's collaboration aimed to transform Sri Lanka's banking sector by addressing demands for personalized services, real-time transparency, and security. Pan Asia Bank has upgraded its technology with advanced IBM solutions, including Power 10 servers, flash system storage, and AI-powered observability through IBM Instana. The modernization has already delivered tangible results: a 40% improvement in application performance, 50% faster service deployment, reduced downtime, and low operational costs. IBM India and South Asia Managing Director Sandeep Patel spoke exclusively to our television moments before the event yesterday.
IBM is always committed to Sri Lanka as a market where we continue to work with our clients to help in their digital transformation journey through our business partners and our strong ecosystem that we have in Sri Lanka. We are actually very encouraged with the government's Sri Lanka Digital Economy Strategy 2030 and feel very confident that with our strategy of hybrid cloud and AI, we can help Sri Lanka as well as enterprises in Sri Lanka, clients in Sri Lanka, truly move towards execution of this digital economy strategy of 2030.
UK-based fashion retailer Next has announced the immediate closure of its production plant at the Kotnaik Export Processing Zone due to unsustainable operating costs. The closure is set to result in over 1,400 employees losing their jobs.
Next Manufacturing says the Katunayaka facility has been unprofitable for years and all alternative options were exhausted before making this difficult decision. The move comes after years of struggling to make the facility financially viable. The company has assured that all affected workers will be compensated in line with Sri Lanka's Termination of Employment of Workmen Act. In addition to statutory payments, Next intend to provide an enhanced severance package, including a minimum of 2 months' pay, subject to mutual agreement. Next Manufacturing is a leading supplier of high-quality knitted and woven apparel to Next plc, one of the UK's top fashion retailers.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Columbus Stock Exchange ended on positive notes today. The all-share price index gained by 19.66 to close at 16,355.91, and the S&P SL 20 gained by 5.17 to close at 4,816.36. The turnover was over 2.4 billion rupees and over 170 million shares were traded. Up next are Forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe our channel on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.